Hi everyone, hope you're having an amazing day and I hope you guys are ready. I am back, Izzy here with another 25 days of Christmas look. I am so very excited. So today we're going to try something a little more extreme, a little different than usual, and the very first step is going to be to block out and or cover my eyebrows. So we're going to do a fun little tutorial on that. All you really need for that is some Elmer's washable glue. It is preferable to get the purple so that you can see when your glue is actually dry, because it goes on purple and dries clear, but that is not needed. Like I said, a stick of Elmer's glue. You're gonna want a spoolie. I have my Suva 210 brush that has a spoolie on the end, as well as some translucent powder. I will be using RCMA's no color translucent powder. The very first thing that you want to do when you're blocking out your brows is actually swab them down with some alcohol. I'm going to use a cotton pad and I'm going to douse it down with some 70% alcohol, and I'm going to go ahead and remove all the oils that are on my eyebrows and on my skin, just to ensure that the adhesive works perfectly and that it's not picking up. Being careful not to put it too close to my actual eye, So for the next step, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Elmer's glue, and instead of going with the grain, I'm going to first go against the grain to make sure that I get just product all up in there. You can see it's extremely covered with product. Now I'm gonna go ahead and push up. Next, I'm going to grab my spoolie and I'm going to comb all the hairs up, and as flat as I can into my forehead. Like literally just combing them up. Flat, flat, flat. And the reason that you want to get them as flat as possible is so that there is less texture on your face in the long run. Perfect. Now that I've ensured that all the hairs are sticking straight up and against my forehead, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the other eye while this dries. I've put a bunch of RCMA powder onto my powder puff, and I'm just going to press deeply onto my brow bone to just kind of get that powder to melt in there. In this step, I'm just brushing away the extra powder. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a sort of almost like a mask situation going from my forehead around my eyes and such. And what I'm going to use to create that is Mayron's cream paint stick in the shade Ivory, as well as Ben Nye's rainbow wheel, this blue shade here. I'm going to mix them together to get a lighter blue so that I can spread it all throughout. This is the shade that I mixed up together. It's sort of just like a baby blue shade. I'm just going to straight smack and smear this all over my brows in a very thick manner. And then with my beauty blender, I'm going to blend around my eyes and such. Here, using the leftover translucent powder on my powder puff, I just set the cream makeup. Alright guys, now that I have established my base, I'm going to go in with the Afrique palette by Juvias Place, and I'm going to use the bluest shade that they have in the palette, and I'm just going to give myself a smoky blue eye. Sorry guys, I forgot to mention, now I am going in with the same palette, the Africa palette, and I am using the Angelique shade just to kind of give myself a little bit more of dimension in this halo eye.
For the darker shade is going to be this shade right here.
Alright guys, now going in with this pencil brush, I'm going to use Pley Beauty's Disco Dust in the shade Starlight Lounge, and it's going to add even more dimension to this eye. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few darker spots as well as a few lighter spots to kind of start laying out where I'm going to put my snowflakes. What I'm going to use for my brighter spots is Pley Beauty's Playdate in the shade Light Show.
For the darker shade is going to be this.
Now I'm going to go in with my Suva Beauty Primaries in the shade White, and I'm just going to start drawing snowflakes all over my face. Using dual eyelash adhesive, I start placing rhinestones in various locations throughout the snowflakes. Alright everyone, so this is what I have so far. This is where the look is going. Or pretty much, I mean, we're basically ready except for that I need to finish off my face. I don't think I'm going to be doing any blush. I'll basically just be doing a foundation as well as some contouring here to give my face dimension. And then I'll come back and do the lip with you guys. So I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, I am back with a new angle because unfortunately my tripod just broke, but we are making it work and we are going to continue this recording. Here it is. Here is the finished look. So I tried it with a blue lip. I'll put a little reel right here of it, and I just did not like the way that the blue lip looked, even though it seems like the blue lip would be the obvious answer to this look. It just looked wrong. I don't know why, but in my mind, I didn't like it. So I tried it out with the red lipstick instead, and I definitely feel like the red lipstick is the fantasy. This is my winter wonderland look. It snowed today for the very first time, and I couldn't help but feel inspired, so this definitely had to happen. Alright, and so that's gonna complete out this look. You guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about any products that I used, about the steps that I took and or why I took them, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to chit chat with you and answer all your questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any of my upcoming 25 days of Christmas makeup looks. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well as TikTok. My name is the same as it is here on there. I am Voxboxes. So I'll see you guys there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another look. Bye!